Hello, it's Enestor 27. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle today against my boy AyFayBay. If you guys don't know him, go check him out in the description below. I'm currently doing a versus of my ass version over on his channel. It's pretty funny. So if you guys could check him out, that'd be bueno. And today I got an OU match against him, and I want to personally thank Hidden Power Flying for supplying let's see, two of those mods that we have on my side of the field. This is an OU match, but yeah, let's hop right into this battle real quick. Alright, so AyFayBay is issuing a challenge. I'm going to start off with my Talonflame, predicting him to start off with a Skarmory, and that's indeed what he starts off with. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, knowing all well that I can get a lot of damage on this person, and knowing he'll probably just set up rocks, which he does indeed do, and I do put him down to a range where his second one will kill, so he's not going to be wanting to stay in with this a second Flare Blitz. So I sort of knew that he wanted to save the Skarmory because I did have 4 physical attackers, so I knew he'd want to save that for later. So I decided to go for that almighty Brave Bird, predicting something I was predicting the Charizard or the Terrakion to take it on, but thankfully it brings in the Terrakion. I'm like, oh, there's no way this thing is gonna be able to take a second one. So he decides to switch out. Here I sort of made a misplay, thinking that I'd get outsped even though I have priority going, so I switch out to my Aegislash, predicting a Stone Edge. Well, that was really dumb, but whatever. It decided to work itself out. So he's gonna be in this. I'm in a very favorable situation right now, so I'm gonna be going for a Splash Cannon on his Azumarill, but he does predict that quite nicely and brings in the Charizard. This is I'm assuming that he's sort of just I think he's known that this is my special variant Aegislash because it's my only one. So he's gonna Mega Evolve. He's gonna show that he is the Mega Charizard Y, which is a massive problem to my team because I don't really exactly have anything to really take this on unless I can get a free switch into my physical Greninja. So I'm gonna King Shield, trying to scout out what he wants to do. He's gonna go for the Roost, predicting me quite perfectly. So I will give him a round of applause on that one. I'm just shooting a fly right now. It's like mosquito, this is not the time. So I'm gonna bring in my Hammerhead, completely knowing that this is probably my only chance of because I wanted the Aegislash just for the Azumarill for later, so I just wanted to bring in the Chomp. And since I do outspeed, because I think I have too higher base speed, I decided to go for the Stone Edge. And since this is a Mega Garchomp set, I know that I'm not gonna be able to outspeed this most likely Choice Scarf Terrakion, so I decided to switch into my physical wall, my Mandibuzz, as he goes for the Earthquake, which was essentially the best case scenario for me because now that I know he's Choice Scarfed, especially with the fact that he decided to switch out, I was able to get a free defog, and now my Talonflame can come back whenever he wants and wreck house. So he decides to bring in the Azumarill, and here I decided to be a bit ballsy with my Mandibuzz, knowing that, well, predicting him to predict me to switch out, I decided to stay in and go for a knockout to get rid of this Choice Band, which was a good play on my part because now this Azumarill is now what? I think Choice Band is 50%, a 50% increase in attack, so that's a lot better for me. So now I'm predicting him to just predict me to stay in. So I switch into my Aegislash, predicting the the player off. So Aegislash was able to eat that up quite nicely. And here I'm gonna go for another safe Flash Cannon right here, because I know the Charizard / Skarmory are really obvious to bring in, but I just don't want this Azumarill to be staying in and just be oh, I'm gonna waterfall you and just do damage. But whatever. Here I decided to go. He brings in the Skarm, which was a pretty decent play. Here he decides to be all make the correct play, which was to Roost, and I decided to be a little bit ballsy, go for the Shadow Ball to bring down the Skarmory to within range where my Shadow Sneak will kill. So that's exactly what I do this next turn. I would have kept the Skarm for later, but whatever. He decides to fodder it off, and there goes a massive wall out of my way because now 3 of my Pokemons can run rapid. So he's gonna send him God, and here I'm just oh God, what's really gonna be taking on a Fire Blast? So I decided to stance change, go into the shield form, go for the King Shield, and I'm just trying to pray until these turns of Fire Blast, this drought goes out. So now that I decided to sag off my Aegislash, which wasn't the best idea because I could still use him for the Azumarill, but whatever. And here I make the sort of misplay to bring in the Garchomp. I should have brought in the Greninja, but whatever, it sort of works out. I go for the Stone Edge, the safe Stone Edge, as he brings in his Terrakion, which was also a sort of iffy play if he wanted that to happen, but whatever. So the Terrakion is down, and now I'm gonna reveal that I am Mega Garchomp, and I just didn't have anything to take a what's it called, play rough, so I just had to sack off my Mega Garchomp right here, get as much damage with the Poison Jab as I can, and there goes my Mega Garchomp. Oh well, my Mega wasn't exactly the best for this game. So I'm gonna bring in Newton John, go for the safe Rock Slide, making sure that I don't miss with or not kill with what's it called, a Waterfall or a U-turn or a Night Slash or whatever. So I got the Life Orb damage. The Sunlight is now going bye-bye. He brings in his Odini. I thought he would be Focus Sash, so that's why I go for the U-turn. If I knew that he wasn't going to be Focus Sash, I definitely would have stayed in and just gone for some Night Slashes. But I guess he wasn't, so I'm just going to kill him off with the, what's it called? With the U-turn. And I'm just going to bring in my Assault Vest Sylveon. Yes, this is not the same as I'm straight Sylveon. So he decides to bring in the Porygon 2, and here comes the massive stall fest of the battle. I decided to go for Side Shot because I thought, oh, let's hit him on the physical side, because Porygon 2s tend to be like special variants. So he decides to poison me. I realized that Side Shock literally did like maybe 5%. So I decided to go for Moonblast, and I realized that it does more. So now I'm just like, okay, let's try to hope for like a special attack drop. And here he's just gonna be that guy who just like recovers as I die from poisoning. Here I should have like realized that I should have switched out, but oh well, I'm just gonna let my Sylveon die at this point. Just gonna keep going for Moonblast. I'm just gonna, I don't know, just like, I just wanted to safe switch into my, I think I wanted my Mandibuzz to knock off this, the stupid P2's, what's it called, Violet, but AyFayBay was able to time this so perfectly where he was able to not only recover all his HP back, but also kill me on that same turn. It was, I'm pretty sure we had a speed tie, so it wasn't exactly my optimal situation. So I'm going to send in the Mandibuzz, predicting, I don't even know why I went for the Roost. I should have just gone for the knockoff, and this game would have been a lot easier to handle with, but whatever. He's going to go for the Ice Beam. That's not going to do a damn thing, because as far as I can tell, that's not exactly invested that much into the special attack side. So I'm going to go for a safe knockoff, but he plays that very nicely, switches in the God. The Mega Charizard Y, the knockoff's not going to do anything because the Charizardite's Y doesn't get knocked off. So since it doesn't get knocked off, it doesn't do as much damage. So I decided to bring in the Talonflame just to fodder her off now. Wow, it's a her. I feel so bad. As he misses the Fire Blast. The Fire Blast miss didn't matter anyways. I was just hoping to fodder off my, what's it called, my Talonflame at this point. As he does trace my Gale Wings, which is useless. I'm pretty sure this P2 does not have hidden power flying as far as I can tell, and this Brave Bird is like doing nothing at this point. And I'm just here to just like kill off my own Talonflame. So I start going for Flare Blitzes because the sun is up, and I know that it'll do more damage. As he decides to go for the Recover, knowing that he probably won't be able to live with that much HP left. He was probably in fear of the next crit, that he decides to go for a Discharge the next turn, which was a better move for me, because that the Discharge, yeah, the Discharge. That's Discharge this turn, which means that the next turn I can just safely bring in, what's it called, my Newton John, my Greninja, just to Night Slash this thing, just to make sure I don't miss with the Rock Slide and kill off the Duck Face. And I do have Rock Slide on this thing, and I do outspeed the Charizard, so as long as I don't miss this Rock Slide, the Charizard is going to be gone, which thankfully I don't miss this Rock Slide. So Protean, Rock type, I don't miss, and there goes the Charizard Y, and there goes the game. Good game, AyFayBay. Really close one. We had, I think this is the second battle I had with him. He had one, I had one. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. And this has been Enestor, and I'll see you guys later.